Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just going to use this pot for a second. It's Nikki here from Frangipani Heaven, and I've just had one of my friends receive a cutting. It's not actually the best time of the year to be doing cuttings, but if you get gifted a cutting or you come across cuttings, you more than likely are going to try and get that cutting started. So this is for you, Megan and Tracy. I just thought I'd do a little video for you. I know you probably aren't watching right now because you're otherwise, well, you're busy, but I know you're going to watch this later. So this is for you guys. I did get quite a large cutting because I know yours is quite large. So I've got one this size. Yours is probably a little bit bigger. So firstly, what you're going to decide actually is if you're going to do is one big plant or if you're going to chop that plant up. So yeah, obviously this plant here, I could chop it up in a couple of different places if I wanted to. I could chop it up here, I could chop it here, I could even chop it there, and I'd have a couple of different plants. And I know with your cutting that you've got, guys, you could do the same. So that's the first thing you want to decide. If you're choosing to keep it all together, one of the most important things you can do when you get a cutting is you get your clean secateurs and you take the leaves off. So you chop those off. We chop the leaves off so that the energy goes into growing roots instead of keeping the leaves alive, because the frangipani will do that. It'll just continue to try and keep itself alive up the top. Yeah, I know this isn't the right time of the year, so don't go chopping your plants now, guys, just to do cuttings. But if you do come across one, this is what you do. So yeah, chop all those little leaves off. It's bloody hot, I tell you. Jesus, boiling. Been watering just about all day today, and my face has been burning. I've been slapping all day. So yes, we're gonna chop all these leaves off. Yeah, like so. You can do it straight away on the day that you get it, or you can do it, I don't know, a week later, 2 weeks later. Frangipanis are fairly resilient. I'm not one to say you have to do it straight away, you have to do it in a week, you have to do it in 2 weeks. I say they're pretty tough, and generally they will root up straight away. I have had people not agree with my opinion, but they're like asses. Everyone's got one. So this is the way I do it, and this is what I believe and what I've seen that works. So yes, you can do it straight away. You can do it, yeah, day after, 2 weeks after, 1 week after. It doesn't really matter that much. Generally they do take, and generally you don't do it right before winter, but if you get one, you're going to give it a go anyhow, aren't you? So there we go. All the leaves are now chopped off. Next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that where it's cut is nice and straight. Like this is actually fairly straight anyhow, but I'll just straighten it up. So if you've been given a branch and it's not straight, just try and straighten the bottom up, because obviously that bit's going to be the bit that's growing the roots, and if it's on an angle, like, it's harder for it to grow roots. So yeah, you want to have that as straight as you possibly can. Ooh, sugar. I've got it caught. Try not to get it caught in your pocket like I have. Yeah, so we'll chop that last leaf off. There we go. There we go. We've got our bare naked stick with a straight bottom. That's a good start. Now we're going to get a pot. Oh, I've got a customer. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be closed. But that's okay. I'll just try and finish this video off quickly. So we're going to get a pot. I've got some potting mix. I do have some leftover perlite. You don't have to use perlite, but perlite just helps put some air into the soil. And I have some awesome frangipani food that we stock here at Frangipani Heaven. If you don't have the perlite, it's not a big deal. And if you don't have the frangipani food, not a big deal. But I mean, these things both help when you're doing your cutting as well. Yeah. So I'm just going to do this quickly because somebody's popped in. So I'm just going to add some potting mix to that pot. And because this is quite a big cutting. I am using a larger pot than I probably normally would, because I normally do smaller cuttings, but I am going to use all that perlite as well, because I need something for it to hold on to. You can actually put frangipani cuttings straight into the ground. You don't have to put them into the pot. Again, they are fairly resilient and fairly tough, and they will start most places. So yes. All right, so we've got all that in there. Where do I put my frangie food now? There. I generally use a nice handful for this size pot. I'll show you the size pot actually. How do we do that? So that sort of size pot, I'll just put a handful of the frangie food in. Yes. I'll be 2 seconds. Yeah, so I'll put about that much in there, which is a handful. Yeah, I'm going to add that into my pot. I'll probably add a little bit more potting mix in there, just because. Yeah. So I've loaded the potting mix and I've left about that much from the top of the pot, so that when because after I put the cutting in, I will need to give it a good drink. Yeah. All right. So there's our cutting. I don't know if I should put this video lower. And another important thing that you need to do when you're doing a cutting is you need to stake it. So Megan and Tracy, your frangipani is going to need quite big stakes because it's quite a big cutting, or lots of little ones if you decide to chop it up. I don't blame you for wanting to keep that one because it looks bloody beautiful. Yeah, so I've put the frangipani into the pot. I put one stake on this side. I'm going to stake it up because I don't want any movement on this plant. Yeah. So there's that side, and then I'm going to put a stake on the other side. So you pretty much dig that stake in as far as you can. You can use bamboo stakes, star pickets for large plants, all the rest of it. And yeah, it's probably good to use. I mean, you can use cable ties. I'm using plastic ties here, but it's probably, you can use cotton ties as well. They're probably the best, obviously the most environmentally friendly ones. So yeah, I've just run out of my cotton ties, that's all. And ta-da! There we go. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. What I need to do now though, so there you go, we have that frangipani in there. It does need to be watered in, so I need to go get my hose and give that a really good drink. And it's staked on that side, so that the wind doesn't knock it out, because obviously when it's getting roots, they can break really easily. So it's important to stake your frangipani. And I'll leave it out here until the rain starts. Once the rain starts, I'll probably put it under cover. I'll just show you these ones quickly that we did how long ago? A while ago. I did a couple of Thai silk lucrettes, and what were the other ones? I can't remember. But they've now got roots. Oh, Jesus, hot. Yeah, so that's one of the cuttings that we did, and as you can see, it's got roots now. Its leaves have grown back quite nicely. That one's leaves may not, because it's going into winter. There's another one here, another cutting that we did. That one's it's all got roots, and these are your Thai silk lucrettes, and they actually got roots too. I wasn't sure whether they would have been big enough, but yeah, they've got very small roots. I'm very happy. I did put quite a bit of perlite in those ones. Yeah. Anyhow, guys, I've got to go. I've got customers, and thanks for watching, and hope you learned something. Have a good afternoon. Stay cool.